invitation. Come down to TGI Fridays. Beer is cold, my shoulder to TGIF.
Just thank God it's Friday. Alliteration trail. All iteration trail rail on. All iteration all iterati on. Literati on.
I raised the dog while still a puppy. Puppy's 3.5. Puppy or I, standing feet, planted, power stance. If legs were like fingers, they are raised in a V. Puppy like ring wrapped around, bands, thongs, girls, fingers, legs, bands, thongs. Puppy was big, red, mastiff, puppy, ready, with a boot.
With a solemn expression, Tibetan Mastiff carries self with a dignified presence, is not inclined to play fetch or frisbee as an adult, calm and quiet indoors, loves the great outdoors, needs some room to romp, looks imposing. So makes an effective deterrent, but is not usually aggressive unless provoked. Protective instincts ingrained and needing ongoing socialization, supervision, and control to prevent excessive suspiciousness or aggression toward other people.
Biped, forced into quadruped, still with agency and need to obey still.
Has strong will, mind of own, needs a confident owner who can take charge, barking, slobbering, heavy shade.
An expensive meal, you'll see. Status symbolic. The fanciest Chinese dog. Tibetan Mastiff, China business dog. Busking boy, soft hustle, relative cuteness, minding limited.
My middle name could be Honey. It could be Rosie. It could be Sandy. It could be Cherry. It could be Elma. It could be gender-free, neutral, warm colors. Some light shade. Corner mood shade. Corner mood directive. Frequently asked, frequently repeated. What is the intrusion? I'm sorry, but you're intruding on my territory. This is a transgression. Micropolitics, microphone. Hello? Are you there? Is this thing on? I'm either sun that is green and fresh, not blue and yellow come together, or I am a white flag, every color not there at once, or that same thing but opposite, or I am red, or I am pink. So red with white, a white, red, rosé. Each question appears as a consonant, consonant, question, constant, consonants. This is a question, this is. Questions as opening consonants, and a string of the same type of question becomes a pattern of alliteration. A pattern that keeps asking itself again, alliterating, alliterating. All my desire in this corner, wallflower, cornices, mood, actions as ready-made, actions as objects, ready-made actions. Who inhabits the puppet? Who wore it best? Who cut the cheese? Sweaty fur, dripping skin. Elmo loves to be tickled. Elmo loves wasabi. Eyes wide shut, that's the fear. Elmo loves Elmo's fish, Dorothy. Dorothy Parker, practically perfect. Elmo as valet, Elmo driving. Elmo's limbs reaching the wheels and pedals. Elmo cooking. Elmo on honestly working. A roll taking over a roll. A roll in hand with a roll. A roll in, roll out affair. Walk on it, walk on in. Elmo loves fish. Elmo loves the Furchester Hotel. Elmo loves coloring. Elmo loves to play. Elmo loves to dance. Elmo loves Elmo's friend, Tally Monster. Tally, Tally, Tally. Elmo loves Rosie, 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 Rosie. Elmo ending, middle, midday, mid-afternoon, apple, aperitif, actual, aperol, aperitif. When does Elmo become Elmo? That's indicated features? The sound of Elmo's voice? I thought you'd be standing in the sun. I thought the towers wouldn't obscure the light. But here, I'm standing in the shade of the sundial. Every tarawa around me is telling me the time. Every tower surround me is teething either ashwan dry without a smell, takes a smell of sweat, something like hops or cold yeast. My general fear, nausea, hoofer against ear, tickle me. It's an undocumented person inside the Elmo suit. Elmo gets slammed into the glass wall of TGI Fridays. Police at Times Square, undocumented person inside tourist at Times Square, undocumented, documenting the costume, soliciting tips. A photo taken, but appearing as someone else, passing as someone else, someone recognizable fiction. Elmo, knowing speculative when you see it.
I'm still young and maybe to you too. I'm still young and maybe to you too. I'm still young in what I want to say. Elmo's still young and Elmo maybe is to you too. Elmo young and Elmo what want to say too. A biped pushed down onto their knees, made into a quadruped. My writing, I am the largest glove that you have ever seen. A quadruped, bird onto two limbs, upside down V. Elmo refers to themselves as Elmo.
Writing subjectivity, challenge the third person, but the linguistics, the stunt as well. That and suppose childish grip of learning 3.5 for decades to never be sure that you indeed are learning. Nothing changing, only the times, square, civic space, citizens, citing. Elmo refers to Elmo in all these times, Times Square, undocumented, passing, a tip, performers in an Elmo suit.
That tickles. I am either sun that is green and fresh, funky, not blue and yellow come together.
Cheese.
for I am a white flag, every color and not there at once. But saying that I pink and so red with white, rose
Forgotten on the label. Orange cold sore is sleeping on my neck. Corners into questions, territories and turfs. This space is for my crew. This is just for my team. Just for me and us. And maybe you. Begging for tips. Wink and a smile. Who are you behind the fur? Are you a machine? Are you a puppeteer's bit of designing orifice? What is Alma dressed as? That tickles me. Here is my personal feeling. This is all you need to take away from this. I am Dido's white flag. And when we meet, which I'm sure we will, all that was there will be there still. An originary task. Feeling alienated from the body. The white glove. The rubber corning the dark decades. A public space cleaned up. Elmo stops being Elmo. Associations, trailing image, icon status. Elmo in a pearl necklace. Liquid elegance. Pearl after pearl. Deep sea diving. Pearl. Dumbbell. Dipstick. Doppelganger. Drowning out. Thank you.